Most people fear debt. They think debt is a trap, a burden, a danger. But the rich, they see debt as a tool, a lever, a quiet engine that multiplies money, even while they sleep. To understand this, we first need to understand something simple. Not all debt is the same. There is bad debt, the kind that drains your pockets, like borrowing money to buy the newest phone, clothes, or anything that loses value the moment you buy it. This is the debt most people struggle with. But then, there's good debt. Debt that builds wealth. Debt that pays you back. Debt that the rich use to become richer. Good debt is when you borrow money to buy something that earns more money. Instead of using their own cash, wealthy people borrow money and use that borrowed money to invest in assets like real estate, businesses, or investments. If the income from these assets is higher than the loan repayment, they profit without using a single dollar of their own money. And here's the secret society rule of the wealthy: debt is not taxed. Borrowed money isn't income. You don't pay taxes on it. And that makes it one of the most powerful financial tools ever created. Let's break it down. Strategy 1. Real estate. Rich investors love real estate because the math works beautifully. Imagine taking a loan to buy a house. The bank gives you the money, you buy the property, and someone else, the tenant, pays your loan through rent. If the rent is more than the loan payment, the investor keeps the extra cash as pure profit. And once the loan is paid off, every rupee of rent becomes income, while the property itself keeps increasing in value. That's how real estate quietly builds wealth for decades. Strategy 2. Borrow cheap, earn high. Another strategy: borrow money at a low interest rate and invest it in something that earns a higher return. For example, if someone borrows $100,000 at 7% interest, they owe $7,000 per year. But if they invest that money and earn 15%, they make $15,000. After paying interest, they still profit. This is called positive leverage. The rich use it everywhere, from stocks to businesses. Strategy 3. Buy, borrow, die. It sounds dramatic, but it's genius. First, they buy assets, stocks, real estate, anything that grows in value. When they need cash, they don't sell those assets. Selling triggers taxes. Instead, they borrow against their assets. Borrowed money is tax-free. The assets keep growing. The debt costs less than the growth. And when they die, their heirs inherit everything with almost zero tax on the gains. It's the closest thing to a legal cheat code in finance. Strategy 4. Leveraged buyouts. This one is bold. A rich investor finds a company. They borrow money to buy it, sometimes using the company's own assets as collateral. Then they improve the business, make it more profitable, use the company's profits to pay back the loan, and finally sell it for far more than they paid. This is how entire business empires are built. So why take debt at all? Because the wealthy understand a simple truth: money sitting in a bank is dead. But money in motion creates more money. Debt lets them multiply opportunities without risking their own cash, while legally avoiding massive taxes. But yes, debt comes with risk. If an investment fails, the losses can be huge. That's why the rich study the game carefully, diversify, and calculate every move. A real-life story. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is one of the richest people on Earth, yet he has very little cash. Almost all of his wealth is in shares of Tesla and SpaceX. Instead of selling them, he borrows money from banks for his living expenses. No taxes, no loss of ownership, and his companies keep growing in value. This is the mindset. The rich don't work harder. They work smarter. They use debt like a tool, a lever, a force that multiplies their wealth. And now, you understand the game too. If you want more videos breaking down the hidden systems behind money, success, and human behavior, Make sure to follow Cosmic Algorithm.